Hello there, thank you for joining me for That's the Way It Is. I'm your host, BC. There's a story out there that the interpreter for the Nelson Mandela funeral was a fraud. You know, so basically there are some deaf people out there going, huh? What are they saying? You know, just like some of us do when we're talking to someone and we don't quite understand what they're saying. Now, they don't know how this guy got in there. They don't know how he got up on stage with all the world leaders, but you know, they're not really too happy about it. Now, the person who came out with the story, went to the papers about it, is the director of the South Africa Deaf Institute. He said that the guy was a fraud. You know, so there is some credibility there, and his name is Bruno Dunson. So, you know, there's a credibility there because he would know. So, how did this guy get up on stage with the world leaders? You know, something tells me that security wasn't as tight as it should be. Something tells me that someone, I mean, to me, that's like an insult. Not only to the man who died, you know, whether you like them or not, but also people who are deaf. So, you know, I'm hoping that, you know, this individual, they get him and they talk to him and find out how he got up there. But my thing is, you know, with as many world leaders that was there and that was talking, you would have thought that they would have had to been some kind of clearance. Or do they think we're so stupid that it wouldn't matter anyway, and the guy wasn't even too important enough to pay the money to have a real interpreter? Or, you know, they figured they'll save a few bucks by just pulling somebody off the street and say, hey, we just need you to go up there and move your hands a little bit. I mean, which is it? You know, because I do know, you know, the way I feel, you know, from the way the government has treated us here in the last few years, that they think that we're stupid. You know, we've already spent $600 million on the Obamacare website, and read a story that they're planning on spending $47 million more. I mean, that's just ridiculous. And, you know, and people going to stand by and let it happen. You know, just like we're going to stand by and let this here interpreter, or so-called interpreter, the fraud interpreter, the fake interpreter, get away with what he did. You know, which he didn't hurt nobody, thank goodness. You know, even though some of the world leaders, you know, they probably do need to be roughed up a little bit. Maybe they get some sense knocked into them. But, you know, it's just mind-boggling that, you know, now that they're not only, you know, treating us like that, but they're treating themselves like that. Now, these are people that we vote for and put into office. Now, I understand that it's foreign soil and all, but, you know, even a president, no matter where he goes, even when he's out of office, he has Secret Service with you. So my thing is, what was our Secret Service doing? You know, I know that I've seen a program one time about the Secret Service, and, you know, they're constantly improving the way they're protecting the president. Well, you know, and they, you know, they got him what they call the Beast, which is the limo that the president rides in, that is pretty much pretty much indestructible. You know, even with him on Air Force One, and, you know, just the doors to that limousine is the same weight as the doors to, you know, to a big airplane. So, you know, that tells you anything. So, you know, it's like, as long as you're in your limo, or you on Air Force One, or you're in the White House, you're all right. But once you get up on stage, you're on your own. It doesn't work that way. So, you know, my question is, you know, fellas, how did this happen? You know, because someone needs to look into this. You know, some corrective action needs to be taken. You know, because not only did you have, you know, Mr. Obama up there, but, you know, you had the former presidents, Bill Clinton, you had George Bush. I mean, you dealing with people's lives there. So, you know, it's going to be interesting to find out how this guy got up there, if we ever find out at all. So, just thought that was interesting how, you know, they're just letting, I mean, I don't know if the budget cuts had anything to do with it, you know, because, you know, the government is all about cutting budget, you know, so I guess they're cutting, you know, the Secret Service out some too. You know, they're cutting our military, so it would make sense that they cut out some of the Secret Service. But I would like for you to like the video, share the videos, watch all the videos, and you know, give me a thumbs up. Let me know what you're thinking. Let me know what you think about this. And thank you for joining me. Have a wonderful day. And just remember, you know, when you're out there and you're out and about, you know, you got to watch out what's going on, because there's someone out there who's wanting to hurt you. Thank you.